I'm fucking disgusted. I'm fucking disgusted. Uh, I'm disgusted, bro. So, what was your keys of victory for these whack ass motherfuckers?
I said Duran, or just I said big man players. I said Duncan Robinson.
I would let you on, but you're naked.
Huh?
Talking to Jace, he asked me about my videos earlier. I said I would let him on, but he naked. Go ahead. He in his drawers. Got that big belly out.
And then the other one I said is not making K
Hey. Just do what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be in bed anyway, nigga.
I said not making K after everything.
Well, as everybody in the world probably knew, Cade would have to do everything. And his everything was nowhere near a fucking enough. What's Cade's stats right now is they're down 30 in the fourth quarter. All I know is at halftime he was on pace for 24 and 10. I think 6 rebounds and only 2 turnovers. Very good numbers. In February or November, pretty good numbers in March. But in game 7, when you're trying to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm sorry, Cade, you don't get a cookie or some kind of fucking kudos for finally only having 2 turnovers in the game. Again, I'm talking about his halftime projections. He was at 12, 5, 3 boards, and 1 turnover, and 50% shooting at halftime. So, yeah, you don't get kudos for only having 2 turnovers when, you only go for 24 points. You know what I'm saying? 10 assists is great. 6 rebounds is cool. 50% is great. But, bro, I need more than 24 points in the game 7. Now, I'm not saying he needs more than 24 points right now because who the fuck gives a fuck? They're down by 30.
The second half was missed 5 shots.
They're down by 30. All he's done in the second half is miss 5 shots. This nigga has not scored. This nigga ain't scored in the second half. So, yeah, Mr. minus 32. Again, I love Cade. I don't know where he ranks.
32 was just 28.
For real? Like when you was just holding it or before?
When I first opened the app.
Yeah, it's minus 32 now. This nigga is minus 32. You wanna know who fought it? It's not their MVP, Duncan Robinson. Duncan Lamar Robinson. He 3 or 5 from 3. Like he did his job. Jenkins, 4 of 9. Hold on, they just switched. Okay, yeah, he's 4 of 9, 10 points, whatever. Jalen Duren, 2 All-NBA players got 0 points in the second half. You said Cade was 50% at halftime, so I'm assuming he was 5 of 10. Cade is 0 of 5 in the second half. He's 0 of 6 from 3 for the game. Got the same 12 points midway through the fourth quarter, down 30, 35 that he had at halftime. Jalen Duren at halftime had 6.6 rebounds. Right now, he got 6 points, 9 rebounds. These niggas ain't it, bro. And this ain't my first time saying they ain't it. Like I told my son earlier. And I want you to answer the question on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Franz Wagner, healthy? Who Cleveland playing right now?
Mm-hmm.
What? Can't hear you.
Oh, you talking about they would have been playing Orlando?
This shit trash. This shit. Hey, I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna add it to this caption. But trust me, it's gonna get its own caption. Probably tomorrow, before game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Detroit going on a short list of worst 60-win teams. And I might go ahead and research it tonight. Hell, it's still early. Just in case them niggas in the morning on First Take and First Things First and Get Up and all that. Just in case they want to discuss it, y'all heard it here first. Jody said it first. I'm not going to just automatically say the Pistons, the 2026 Pistons, are the worst 60-win team ever, but they're in the fucking conversation. They on the short list. They have to be, bro. They have to be, bro. Number 1 seed all season. Was there ever a time during this season where Detroit was not the number one seed in the East? I don't think so.
I think
Maybe like in okay, you know what? Fuck it. The season starts around Halloween. The season starts the week before Halloween. Has there been a time since December that Detroit has not been the number one seed in the East? No. 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 There has not. You just want to here? You can look it up. Fuck them stats. I still gotta look at Cleveland though. But shit, look it up. I do not believe there has been a time since December that the Pistons were not the number one seed in the East. I don't believe there's been one single day that they weren't the number one seed in the East. I don't think nobody else in the East won 60 games this year. I don't think Boston won 60. I don't think. I think the only other team in the league that won 60, actually, OKC and San Antonio probably did. But this is what I told y'all the other night when I said that we have 3 teams who look like championship caliber teams right now. And all 3 of them were in their conference finals. And that was Oklahoma City, New York, and San Antonio. Neither Detroit nor Cleveland looks like a championship team right now. However, New York has not been challenged in damn near 3 weeks. They ain't been challenged in damn near 3 weeks. Hey, my boy Blaine. Hey, Blaine, get on his ass. He don't get on. Hey, Trevor Lawrence. I just want to.
No, Trevor Lawrence sucks.
I just want to say Trevor Lawrence just because I saw Blaine on here.
Trevor Lawrence sucks.
Well, right now, Cade Cunningham sucks too, and I love Cade. But come here, baby. Y'all take a look at my beautiful daughter, my baby girl. I love you. What's the matter? Okay, you can't tell me because the whole world looking at this. But you supposed to be in bed. Why you not in bed?
I need a paper towel to dry my hands.
Okay, go ahead. Hurry up and get in the bed. I love you. He said top 5 MVP. Watch your tone. Talking about Trevor. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, fam. Them NFL numbers was like weird this year. Shador was a fucking Pro Bowler. That shit's weird. But I mean, I think you cleared that up for me. There was a lot of people that opted out. That shit weak as fuck, bro. They need to bring the Pro Bowl.
Flag football?
They need to bring the Pro Bowl back to Hawaii. No, they don't want to play flag football in fucking Orlando. If it was in Hawaii, them niggas gonna take that trip. They need to put that shit back in Hawaii. Hell, that's the problem with the Pro Bowl. And you know what? That's another conversation. That's another video. Y'all be talking all this shit about the NBA All-Star game. So we just gonna overlook the fact that these niggas be out here playing flag and having contests for the Pro Bowl? Fuck out of here. That's how bad the Pistons suck. I'm completely changing the fucking subject. We talking about the fucking Pro Bowl and shit. Let me get back on these bitches real quick. Jalen Duren at halftime, 6 points and 6 rebounds. This nigga got 6 points and 9 rebounds right now. Jalen Duren, you get no pass for finally having some rebounds because you still been playing like a sucker. And again, I'm a huge fan, bro. Fam, I am a fan, bro. That's what y'all don't understand. That's what I'm trying to get this nigga to understand. Because, see, my son is like, oh, my God. I have no idea where this bias shit comes from with him. He is so fucking biased. But I want him to understand I'm this pissed off because there's 7 minutes left in the game and you're down 110-80 at the crib. And I'm a fan. I like Detroit. I like the Pistons. I love Cade. I love Duren. You know what I'm saying? Tobias been my guy. Tobias had a bad game tonight, so the hell what? Tobias then basically carried this team outside of Cade. Their leading scorer right now is Duncan Robinson, bro. Yeah, he just sad. He's so fucking hurt.
Bro,
You about to take a shit? I'm gonna need them calf stats. Oh, we'll go to pee. Hurry up now. I need them calf stats. Nigga got to see how much Spider and Harden shitting on y'all niggas. Nigga Mobley and Allen out here. At halftime, do y'all know that Allen was on pace for 30 points? I think Allen and Merrill. Jared Allen and Sam Merrill at halftime were on pace for 30 points, bro. For 30. Mobley, he was on pace for like a huge game. I think like something like 24 and 14 or some shit. Bro, I can't believe this shit, bro. I'm mad, bro, because bro, y'all niggas really got the Cavs going to the Eastern Conference Finals, bro. The fucking Cavs, fam. Like at the end of this, do y'all realize that at the end of the day, New York could sweep the Cavs, and this will be a successful experiment for the Cavaliers. It would be successful just because this is Spider's first time getting to the conference finals, and Harden turned the narrative around. He ain't turned his narrative around because this nigga been ass for years. 6 game 7s, but he's turned the narrative around as far as he's played that much better since game 5. I think they peaked early, played well in the season. Team still young. Orlando and Paulo should have sent them home first round. And, they definitely did. They definitely peaked early. But this is my thing. And I said this in previous videos. You got to go check them out. I was high on Toronto in like January. But like by All-Star weekend, I was looking at it and I was like, well, they really ain't really beat nobody. So their record wasn't just all that to me. Now, I still wanted them to be able to beat the Cavs because it's the fucking and I bring that up because I was high on Detroit. If y'all recall, somewhere back in like January or February, I declared that Detroit and San Antonio both could skip the line. They both could skip the line and go through like, even though Detroit technically had their heart broke last year, it was just the first round. Like the next step is the second round. You know what I'm saying? But this season still is not no success. They said it the other day, and you got damn right. This is not a success just because you got to the second round and you lost in game 7. Number one, you about to lose by 30 in game 7. So that's the number one reason. You losing. You won 60 games to get every game 7 you play until the NBA Finals at home, only to lose in the second round in game 7 to a team that you're supposed to be better than by 30. And your 2 All-NBA players, because I'm going to assume that them 2 niggas not even in the game no more. And if they are, I don't care. Every point they score from here on out don't even count. Duren and Cade scoreless in the second half when it mattered. I think they was down by like 17, 18 at halftime. They were still down by 20 going into the fourth, and they're now down by 30 midway through the fourth. And Duren and Cade got 0 points. So whatever they do in the last 7 minutes of the game doesn't matter. The same way I still vouch for what Ant did with 8 minutes left down by 35. I know a lot of my OGs, Ronnie, and people, they don't really like it. They don't agree with it. Udonis Haslam, Dirk, Blake. I feel where they coming from. Blake's actually a little younger than me. I feel where they coming from. But I look at it differently, and I'm from that era. You know what I'm saying? I'm 39, 80s baby, 90s raised me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel what I'm doing. Bro, I'm down 35, bro. It's 8 minutes left. I'm being taken out the game. I might just want to get out of here after the game. I might not want to give these niggas daps and hug and shake and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I might just be ready to get back to the locker room and, figure this out with my team and, have my media obligations. So I didn't have a problem with what Ant did. And I have a problem with a lot that Ant does. Who was about to check out? You talking about Ant? Yeah, if you are talking about Ant, that's what I'm saying. Finch, he waved the white flag. He was putting in the end of the bench. At 8 minutes left, they were down. I keep saying 35, but it was 33. But as soon as they came back from the timeout, San Antonio scored, went up 35, so fuck it. I'd rather say 35 than 30. So they were down 35. Ant's not coming back into the game. He's sitting over there with DiVincenzo. I don't have a problem with what he did. I really don't. I understand OGs thinking that, I'm too mad right now. But that's what I be telling y'all. Some of the things I don't like about Ant. He's too nonchalant after big losses. He, tries to put on the front like it doesn't matter. And that was kind of a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, he wasn't fuming the way UD or one of UD wouldn't have let one of his teammates do it. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I said all that because I'm saying I don't care what Duran and Cade do in the last 7 minutes when they down by 30. They haven't gained a single fraction of nothing in this second half. This is terrible, bro. This is so terrible. This is terrible. Ronnie, Blaine, y'all gotta help me. Y'all gotta help me. I'm gonna research myself, but y'all gotta help me. Right now, Detroit is on my short list of absolute worst 60-win teams of all time. And to continue with what we were talking about a while ago, Blaine, there was a point in time I thought Detroit and San Antonio could skip the line. But then, before Cade got hurt, I said, nah, they ain't got it. I said it back in like February, early March. I forget when Cade got hurt. Javion, you know when Cade got hurt? Like, look it up if you can. Look it up and let me know real quick.
Okay.
Just like,
I think I know the exact thing. I'll just
yeah, find out when Cade got hurt. Because I remember, if you remember, there was like a 2 or 3 week stretch before he got hurt where I said Detroit ain't got it. You remember that? I said it was like a 2-3 week stretch because after you find out when he got hurt, I want you to go to their season schedule for me.
March 19th.
March 19th. Didn't I just say it was like late February, early March? They had a stretch where I said they ain't got it. March 21st, whatever.
That's what I thought.
I need to see, I need to see their schedule. Because I need to see when they went on that. He got hurt March 21st, right? I mean, March 19th, right? Okay, I need to see their schedule. I need to see they had a losing streak or something where they just started losing some games, like right after All-Star break, I think it was. It might have been going into All-Star break. But I said then, I take it back. I said San Antonio, yeah, they still could do it because Wemby is the ultimate, like I said the other night, this nigga literally might be the greatest equalizer in sports history. Like, it's at least when it's all said and done. They definitely could skip the line. Hell, they have skipped the line. They're in the Western Conference Finals after not making the playoffs for I don't know how many years. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot you. I didn't think you was gonna do it on this other ass app. I was just gonna go to the basketball reference shit. What is this, March 19th? That's when he got hurt.
The 17th was the first game he missed. August 19th when they announced it.
So he missed the 17th.
Yeah.
They lost. Okay, that's one. So let me say that's 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, losing to the Nets. 3-4, 3-5. So okay, so they won only 3 of their 8 before Cade got hurt. 5 of 10 before he got hurt. 50% in their last 10 before he got hurt. And then that's 1-1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's probably what it was. That's probably what it was right there. They was 500 in their 10 games before Cade got hurt. And it was just a stretch that something just seemed off. But then I believed in them again. Because when Cade was out, they looked damn good. And I thought they was going to be done because I wasn't sure when Cade would be able to make it back. And I knew that they just don't have enough help for him. And the organization has failed at that. Who is Detroit GM? The organization has failed at that because them niggas had Schroeder. Who else did Detroit have that could score? They had Schroeder. They had
Last season?
yeah, they had Schroeder. No, we ain't talking about Beasley because Beasley they made it. We knew that Beasley wouldn't be back. Tim Hardaway. They had Tim Hardaway, who was another bucket getter as far as shots makers. And then they had Schroeder, who can create his own shot. 94 Seahawks, 63 wins, lost in the first round. 95 Jazz, 60 lost in the first round. Of course, the 07 Mavericks are like probably forever the number one. They probably forever number one. They won 67 games and got beat by We Believe. So, yeah, Mavericks, like I said, Detroit's not going to be number one. but they definitely in the conversation. I said top three, top five. Um, that '95 Utah team that had the same amount of wins. Like I said, some will say, well, Detroit gotta get it over those two teams, um, or those three teams because they made it to the second round. I feel that. I feel that, but again, Wagner was healthy, they wouldn't have made it past the first round. And yes, even though they just made it to 7 here, I just can't take how they losing tonight. I just can't take it. I can't take it. I'm so disgusted. I am disgusted at how the Pistons came out tonight. I had a notification for K's outfit before the game. I didn't look at it, and now I'm glad I didn't look at it because I'd be really pissed off if it was a dope outfit. I'm gonna still go look at it eventually, but man, bro, I'm disgusted. I am disgusted. I wasn't thinking about the '94 Sonics. I did. The '95 Jazz crossed my mind, but of course the '07 Mavericks were the first team, and they're the main team. Why I said they're not gonna be the worst, because I don't think nobody can top the '07 Mavs. It's like 67 wins, 15 losses, and you lose in the first round is crazy. And you're the MVP, that's crazy. Number one, lost a game 7 at home like this. It's gonna be my homework tonight. Nah, for real, bro. That's what I'm trying to think of, bro. A number one seed, 60 win number one seed, losing a game 7 at home by 30, bro. And then your 2 all NBA players, one who would have finished top 5 in the MVP voting had he qualified. K did qualify, but I think he still finished 6th. But still, if he wouldn't have got hurt, he would have finished top 5. Them niggas don't score in the second half. It's a terrible performance, bro. This shit is terrible. I'm disgusted. I'm really disgusted. So no, this season is not a success for the Pistons. I don't care. I don't care. It's not a success because they should have made the Eastern Conference Finals. I said it before the playoffs. I said it when they survived Orlando because Franz got hurt. And I said it during this series. They got to make the Eastern Conference Finals. I think I even said, nah, you had to be competitive just because the Knicks the ones that took you out last year. So they would have had to make the Eastern Conference Finals and at least take it to 6 before I would have called this season a success for the Pistons. So losing game 7 at home by 30, no, it's not a success. Not after you win 60 games in the regular season. However, San Antonio could get swept by OKC, and it's still a successful season for the Spurs. OKC can't lose to the Spurs, though. OKC cannot not get to the finals, especially they can't have the team that beat them 4 times in the regular season beat them. So the Spurs are literally the only team that's made a successful season already. Because even the Knicks, the fact that you... Well, I mean, shit, you ain't got Detroit. I was about to say the fact that you beat up on Detroit this season. I mean, Detroit beat up on you this season. Has this already been a successful season for the Knicks? I don't think so, because it was too many times during the season where we was questioning the Knicks, right? And I think they would have needed to fall in the top 2 seed, not 3 seed. So the Knicks got to get to the finals for it to be a successful season. Even if the Thunder sweep them, it's a successful season if they get to the finals. The Pistons, it's a failed season because they needed to get to 6 games in the Eastern Conference Finals to be a success. The Spurs, it's already a successful season. Even if they get swept, it's a successful season. The Thunder have to get to the finals. And, it got to be at least 6. If they lose, they got to go at least 6 for it to be successful. But, yeah, the Knicks, they got to go at least 6. So, yeah, right now the Spurs are the only team that's playing with house money. And the fact that they got Wemby and they playing with house money is crazy. Spurs trying to get a back-to-back first time since 2018. The Knicks trying to get back to the finals first time since 99. Cavs trying to get there the first time since Bron. But like I said, it's already a successful season for the Cavs too. I'm tripping. I did say that. Yeah, it's already a successful season for the Cavs. Because I didn't see them making the Eastern Conference Finals. Oh man, Detroit basketball. Whew. Well, Spurs and Thunder start tomorrow night. I really don't know. I might just wait till tomorrow to give y'all a guess. I really don't know. Because the playoffs are different. If you look at the regular season, you're going to respect the Thunder enough to not say the Spurs are going to beat them 8 out of 10 times this year. So you know it's not going to be Spurs in 5. And I think even if you're a diehard Spurs fan, you can't say Spurs in 5. At the very best, you can say Spurs in 6. But the playoffs are different, man. And OKC was here before. So I kind of want to lean to the Thunder in 6. Or the Thunder in 7 is what I kind of want to lean to. That's what I said about the Knicks, didn't I? Didn't I say the Knicks had to get to the finals? Yeah, that's what I said. I said the Knicks they ain't had no successful season because they've been too up and down throughout the season. They literally really just turned a new leaf. Towns playing the best basketball of his life. I still want to see him do more offensively, but shit, it's hard to argue how he's playing. It's weird too. Did you hear that story? His dad said at the draft that, because we knew coming into the league that Calipari didn't let Towns do everything. So we knew coming into the league that there was another level to his game that we hadn't seen yet. But the thing I just discovered is that his dad said he was a point guard his whole life. He didn't want to, is this live? Is this JB live? Or was this the other night?
And I think sometimes he does things that are so amazing that, they get called his foul, but he's just playing great defense. Like he gets through screens in a way that most people can't. And, it looks like...
I got it on NBA TV because prom tripping. I can only watch the game on the phone. I gave up watching it, came talk to y'all. So right now I'm trying to see if this is the live post game with JB or is this from another night. Because they were showing another night. I think they were showing game 6 and they cut from it and just went to Bickerstaff. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not live because they talking about the Pistons outscoring some niggas in the third quarter, and they definitely did not do that. So this was game 6, 125-94. That's so sad. Spider had 26, 8 and 7. JA 23 and 7. Jenkins led them in scoring with 17 and 5. Duncan had 13. Cade and Duran had 0 fucking points, bro. But yeah, man. Yeah, New York definitely got to make the finals. Like, even if it was Detroit, because it can't be successful if you lose to Detroit in the Eastern Conference Finals. New York was supposed to get there. All season I said the East is the Knicks to lose. It's theirs to lose. The only times I questioned that was January through early March when I really thought Detroit could get it, and when Tatum came back, and I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? And of course I held on all year to saying that Philly is healthy, and I was right. Let's be real. I was right. They was healthy against Boston. They got Boston ass fuck up out of there. They weren't healthy against whoever fuck they just lost to, New York, and they got sent home. But all season it was the Knicks. The East is the Knicks to lose. So yeah, the Knicks definitely have to get to the finals for this to be a successful season. They don't have to win it because I'm not picking the East to beat the West ever in the finals. Like, I can't remember the last time I picked the East team to win the finals. JB, have I ever told you an Eastern team that I picked to win the finals? I can't think of one. I mean, I was happy when Toronto won it because it was Kawhi, but who did they beat? It wasn't the Warriors. Yeah, it was the Warriors. Yeah, I'm tripping. It was the Warriors. Boston, I was happy for Tatum, and I hate the Mavs, but I love Luka. I don't think I picked Boston though. I might have picked Boston over Dallas. I don't remember. If I did, it probably was just because I hate Dallas so much. This shit's sad, bro. This shit is so sad. Hold on, y'all. Baby, it's always something in your eye when the sun goes to sleep. Your eyes hurt because they need to be closed. There's nothing like if it ain't your eye hurting, it's your throat hurt, or it's your ear, your nose, your head, your arm, your leg. Like, baby, go to sleep. If I had that dang music or that TV on for y'all, which I would have had on for y'all if y'all wasn't in there fighting, you'd be fine right now. Come here, because you're looking at me just fine. I'm literally just talking just to see how you're looking at me. And you're looking at me just fine. Ain't nothing in your eye. Open You okay? Go in the bed.
What do you take away from the dominant action with the Cowboys?
Well, it looked great tonight. They had a great game plan that they executed.
Did I tell you I'm disgusted
Really fantastic.
with the Detroit Pistons?
Talked about it on the call.
Rasheed Wallace
Got down,
rolling over in his grave.
made really great decisions with
Ben Wallace is rolling over
and 0
in his grave.
in addition to starting the game.
Chauncey Billups is rolling over in his cell.
Had it all night.
I'm sorry, Chauncey. I shouldn't have said that.
Early,
I'm sorry.
makes or misses.
Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince,
The decision-making was great. And then Cleveland
Isaiah Thomas.
big, something
Y'all about to take that nigga back to the west side of the shop.
And Jared Allen had a great game. Evan Mobley had a great game.
Dennis Rodman.
Offense, making decisions, getting
All colors of his hair about to fall out.
from the jump tonight. And it was one of those games where, I was texting people early in the first
I don't even know if M and 50 showed up tonight because they lost game 5 when they was there. So they probably was like, I'm going to stay away.
bring a counter or an adjustment at some point and step up.
If they did lose, y'all can't blame this shit on Marshall and 50. This shit pitiful. This shit sad, bro. Hey, Kate, I've been your biggest advocate, man. The Pistons got to do right by you. They got to do better with assembling a better roster. They got to go out and try to get Book or I think they said something about Laurie. Who else the Pistons going to try to go after? Booker, Laurie. I know I heard something about the Rockets going to try to go after Spider. Lakers going to try to go after Gordon. But who else the Pistons going to try to go after? Who they really going to try to go after versus who you want them to try to go after? And who do you want them to try to go after? Like I said, I know they should have. I feel like Book, I wouldn't even go after Book no more. I would because he could help. But I feel like Book shouldn't have signed that contract a couple of years ago. He should have went to Detroit a couple of years ago. And like I said, I know Laurie is an option. However, if I'm Washington, I'm making them give me Laurie and Ace if they really want AJ. Because I really think Utah gonna try to they're gonna try to move her from 2 to 1. And if I'm Washington, since I know y'all want him that bad and he wants y'all that bad, the talks start with Ace and Laurie, just because when I look at if AD stays, because personally I'd rather have Kessler. But when I just look at if AD stays, who fits best with him and Trey and AJ, it got to be Ace and Laurie over Kessler. And you know that JJJ nigga trash for me. Merrill had 23. Mobley had 21 and 12. Y'all got this nigga out here looking like he Kevin Garnett. Harden didn't even have to do shit. That shit's sad, bro.
I don't know how realistic it is for him to leave Atlanta, but I really want TJ McCollum.
Why wouldn't it be realistic for CJ to leave Atlanta?
Because like he's older. I had seen something about like he might not want to like move. He kind of just wants to settle down.
Man, that nigga don't want to be in Atlanta. He probably do want to, like, that nigga don't, man, CJ do not want to be no fucking Hawk. Man, free CJ McCollum. And I got love for, you know, you got my boy Jalen there. I want Jalen and Kuminga to, you know, build something there. But nah, nigga. Detroit definitely, because they need that kind of vet. Not only does CJ fulfill the need of having a shooting guard that can score, but then he can also handle the ball to get Cade off of it. Book can too, but I personally have never liked Book handling the ball as a point because I feel it takes him away from being aggressive. When he's handling the ball, he's too passive and he's just too nonchalant. I want Book in killer mode all the time. That's why I didn't like Spider with Darius and even with Harden because I know sometimes he gonna get in a passive mode. But I think CJ with Detroit is great in the short term because, like I said, not only does he feel that same need as somebody who can go get a bucket, and you know he can handle the ball. He's a leader. Book still fits better because Book is a better defender, and that's a problem of theirs as well. But I don't know. Laurie is a good one, but I don't know. They got to do something. And Kay, you got to put pressure on them to do something. Got to, because you got to know that this ain't it, and y'all ain't gonna make it with this. Like I said, well, I'm pissed. I'm pissed, bro. I can't believe the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals. In New York, hey, I'm telling y'all niggas right now, y'all niggas better not let these niggas make it to the finals. Knicks, y'all niggas better not let these niggas. Nah, don't holler Spider now, nigga. Spider and Ja was this nigga's favorite players a few years ago, probably other than Giannis. He gave me a top 10 list. I don't see them niggas nowhere. And then I was also thinking about this earlier. Your boy D'Lo. D'Lo, your first ever favorite player, right? That's what you said. Yep. He was born. He's 17, y'all. He's a Laker fan. So D'Lo was your first ever favorite player, right? Mm-hmm. D'Lo, like what, 6th on your favorite list right now?
4th behind Cade.
Why? Cause you be running with the new wave. You got Cade, SGA, and who? Giannis? You got Cade and SGA above your first all-time favorite player. Russ still my favorite player. Russ gonna be my favorite player till he retires. Just like Kobe was my favorite player till he retired. And when Kobe retired, it was Melo until he retired. I don't give a damn how my niggas look at the end of their time. They still gonna be my favorite players. They're my favorite player. I love SGA. I love Luka. I respect Spider. I love Big Body. Yeah, nigga, you better not ever try to you shit until Cade do something. Yeah, nigga, yeah. This nigga is not better than Brunson. Get the fuck out of here, boy. You got me fucked up. Nigga. That nigga's not fucking with. That nigga is not fucking with Brunson. That nigga's not fucking with Brunson. That nigga's not fucking with Big Body. Big Body sent his ass home last year crying. All year, Detroit built a team to beat the Knicks, and they ain't even playing the Knicks, nigga. They not even playing the Knicks. They couldn't get past the freaking Cavs. The Cavaliers. What's a Cavalier? What's a Cavalier? What's a Cavalier?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Like,
Shut up. Them niggas lost. Niggas lost to the fucking Cavaliers. Look at JB. Weak ass coach of the year. JB ain't make not one adjustment all series. And I fuck with JB. It's not the effort. Oh my God. This nigga, first thing out his mouth is not the effort. You niggas lost by 30 and the first thing out your mouth is it's not the effort. I gotta hear this shit. I gotta hear it. If it's not the effort, it's the coaching, bitch.
JB, just how disappointing was the Spice effort?
It's not the effort, right? I'm not disappointed in these guys in the least bit. You know, obviously not the way we would have liked it to go on, but I'll never get disappointed in their effort.
I'm not mad at him saying he's not disappointed in them. But to say it's not the effort, then I hope you putting it all on you. But no, he just said they outplayed him.
What is your
He didn't say nothing about being outcoached.
with everything that you guys accomplished this season?
This team is awesome, and they're a special group of guys. I couldn't be more appreciative.
I agree.
How they allow
And
us
they
to
still
coach
one of the
our
worst
every single
60-win
day.
teams of
They
all
carry,
time.
Their willingness to grow, their willingness to sacrifice, and it's a special group. And again, I can't be more.
Man, I'm just about to stop because I'm already 40 minutes in. We just rambling at this point. I'm not about to keep it on and hear Cade and we got all his bullshit. Again, I love Cade, bro, but I'm disappointed in these niggas, bro. This shit trash, bro. This shit real loud trash. Jay, wash them dishes real quick, bro. Yeah, man. Like I said, I really don't know Spurs and Thunder. It'd be easy when you look at the regular season to pick the Spurs to win, but the Thunder been here. The Thunder have not been challenged. Yes, Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams is he's active.
ready to go for last year for the Lakers series.
Yeah, it wasn't no reason to play him against us. But yeah, he's activated for game 1. He's not on the injury report. Like I said, you look at the regular season, it's easy to say Spurs, but it's hard to say Spurs just because the Thunder have been here. But the Thunder have, I am a firm believer that you must be tested in the playoffs. I'm a firm believer of that. That's why the Knicks Cavs scares me. It fucking scares me. It really scares me. Because the Knicks have not been challenged in 3 weeks.
Drake just dropped 3 albums. Jerry McCain's going for 50. I'm Shane's getting Canadian dollars.
This nigga gonna bring up Drake and this
Jerry
shit.
McCain's think I'm stupid.
Any fucking way. The Cavs, I still don't. I'm picking the Knicks to win that series in 6. I think the Cavs just had 2 brutal 7-game series. They're gonna be a little bit fatigued, but I also think the Knicks. It is a disappointment, nigga. You fuck. Anyway, him not being disappointed in his team. I'm fine with that. But to say that this season it does not end up a disappointment, no, that's not a fact. That's not a fucking fact. Somebody got to keep shit real. But anyway. I really don't know how to call the Spurs or Thunder. Thunder ain't been tested at all. Spurs have only been barely tested. Bro, they beat the fucking Timberwolves by 33 times. They've only been barely tested. So both of them niggas pretty fresh. The Knicks hella fresh. I'm gonna take the Knicks in 6.
Every single day.
Boogie,
And we got that. We put ourselves in
get dressed.
So there's nothing disappointing about
I'm gonna take the Knicks in 6. And I'm gonna take the Thunder. I wanted to go 7. I'm gonna say Thunder in 6, but I wanted to go 7.
Well, I mean, it's the guy's ability to win.
Man, fuck it. I'm gonna say 7. I'm gonna say
To be
7.
able to look in the mirror, honestly, see themselves in areas they can improve.
I'll holler at y'all
and then the
tomorrow,
willingness
man.
to put the time and the work
Shit
in.
crazy.
JP, is it a safe, you had to really dig deep, desperation,